In 1990, when our children were just 8 and 5 years old, my wife Sandy and I were captured by Renamo rebels in Mozambique. We were taken hostage, part of their attempt to pressure South Africa into renewing support for their cause. For 7 long weeks, we lived in the middle of a brutal and active civil war. After our rescue and return home, the question most asked of us was, how are the children? And what did you do to protect them? Well, I'm deeply thankful to say that the children are fine. In fact, a team of psychologists who met with them after our return declared them completely unaffected by the ordeal they'd gone through. Quite unlike their parents, they carried no trauma from the time. So how do we protect them? Well, the best way that I can describe this or explain it is to refer you to the film Life is Beautiful, which was produced in 1997. We unknowingly used the same approach as Guido, the father in the story, turning fear into play, danger into imagination, and horror into a kind of adventure. In the first few hours after our capture, after the boys had killed 2 other adults, Sandy and I made a pact with each other, a decision that we would never show fear in front of the children, no matter what happened. We told them that what was happening was just an unexpected twist to our holiday, and we tried to make every day an adventure for them. The child soldiers, those same boys who had captured us, began to play with our children. They played simple games like catchings, rolling the hoop, playing skittles with the round fruit that grew on the trees around us, and they put up a swing for the children to play on. We also realised it was important to create some form of routine for the children. So we did our best to have at least an hour each day for sort of a school for the children. At first we had no paper, so the kids wrote on the plastic cover of the table that we were sitting at, using it as a kind of whiteboard. Later we were given some textbooks. Here's one of Tammy's books. It's full of arithmetic and writing. And this is Seth's. He enjoyed Christmas trees. And there's a drawing of our yacht. And here we have a container ship, such as the type that we saw when we were sailing. And then more Christmas trees and coconut trees. There were lots of them around where we were staying. Sandy told bedtime stories that were based on our surroundings. She called them the castaway tales. And they had titles such as The Cock Who Lost His Doodle-Doo, which was about the cockerel that lived in the tree above our hut and woke us every morning with its discordant crowing. And then there was one that was called The Silken City, which was all about the giant orb-web spiders that festooned the trees above us, filled every gap between the branches, and they glowed golden in the morning light. Here's one that Tammy drew of our house, and all sorts of funny animals and things. There's one of the Easter Bunny, because we had run aground at Easter time. When we finally returned home, we kept up the spirit of adventure and travel. We backpacked as a family through Madagascar, and then through Egypt and Turkey. All amazing experiences. We did this right until the teenage years made it no longer a cool thing for their kids to be travelling with their parents. Today both Tammy and Seth still enjoy travel. They're both really successful in the work that they do, and we simply just could not be more proud of them. Thank you.